Hello everybody. Today I'm just going to share something real quick about from Sabrina Wallace. Somebody asked me of what I thought about her and stuff, and I did run across a good 5-minute clip it. So I'm gonna be doing commentary on this 5-minute clip it, and basically what she's saying is we've been lied to, and with all this stuff on place June 14th, it may just usher in these new weapon systems for everybody. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I don't know for sure. We've had a bunch of supposed false flags that never went through, so you never can tell with what's going on. But listen to this video. It's only 5 minutes long, and I'll be doing commentary.
And what I'm telling you, if you live in America, is that you have been lied to in order for them to completely take over with precision artificial intelligence. And the problem is, Pentagon Directive 3009 with Skyborg, not Skynet, that's in the UK, is live and hot as of January 25th, 2023. Their own drones. Drones are not necessarily large. They can be very small. And these different systems, from Chinese hardware to different types of protocols and software and all of this back and forth, has been happening between the Ukraine and Russia, and there's almost no coverage here in the United States. No coverage on drone warfare for real with Lavender, AI, and the gospel. No coverage for real on why it is that here in our own country, we're not allowed to talk about our healthcare system, the upgrades that go with it, fast interoperable health records, body area networks, medical body area networks. No. What that is going to yield, once they deploy the actual electronic warfare weaponry for whatever reason, in whatever format, is going...
Whatever reason, in whatever format. Is it coming this week? Because I feel like it's good cop, bad cop. You got the Democrats playing bad cop, Republicans playing good cop. So it's a mix of both, and only time will tell. But she said whatever reason, whatever format, and I feel like we're getting closer and closer. But, TIs are the beta test anyway. This has been going on with us. They're going to be coming to us, asking us how to deal with all this stuff.
Whatever
but
reason,
listen.
in whatever format, is by the actual electronic going to yield. Once they deploy the actual electronic warfare weaponry for whatever reason, in whatever format, is going to be absolute demoralization. And there will not be a single person, I guarantee it. You can go look at some videos on LiDAR from 12, 14 years ago. They had a bunch of different reporters, big burly dudes, and they lined them up in a line and they started firing that LiDAR on them. And they curled up like little babies.
I'm convinced that I was hit with something like that in Springfield, Missouri in 2015. Like I said, they made me walk in the middle of the road and stopped hitting. It felt like they stopped hitting me as long as I was walking in oncoming traffic. But when I was in the grass and the sidewalk, it was unbearable. It feels like they're actually frying your brain like an egg.
Because it's very painful. Electronic warfare will overheat your skin, or...
Matter of fact, after they hit me in the head that severe time, I needed glasses for 2 months, and then my vision came back, and I didn't need glasses no more, which was weird, but I swear for 2 months I couldn't read without glasses after I got hit. They fried my brain. It felt like my brain was boiling. They were hitting me so hard. My vision was blurry, and I was willing to walk into oncoming traffic. The deal I was saying, I was walking on sidewalk when I started getting hit. I stepped on the grass trying to move away from it, and I noticed when I was on the grass, which was to the left of me, it got even more intense. So when I moved on the road with oncoming traffic, it stopped, but I was so willing to get away from it. I was trying so hard to get away from it, I didn't care that I was in oncoming traffic. I'd rather take my chances there than get burnt. That's how bad I got burnt in 2015.
Electrocute you from the inside out, not the outside in. HOW. How is that possible? Well, it's a sound wave and they're firing it at me. How is it possible if they're not using LiDAR? Because they never have only one tool to do what they do.
Targets need to remember that. They never have one tool to do what they do. Some targets get targeted with different weapons than others. Some targeting is less, people's targeting is less intense than others. So we need to get over that in searching for who gets hit the most, or I'm getting hit more than you, you're not real, or just because somebody may say that they don't get hit as hard as you, or somebody may not be going through, somebody may have a place to live and you may not. That don't mean nothing. I was homeless for years and never thought I'd have a place to live again. I'm just saying we need to get over that and try to somewhat unite, but we can't unite until we see through our sensitizations and see through the veil that everybody's targeting. Everybody's had their own unique experience with targeting, and they do that for a reason, to cause division and keep division.
Talk to me about millimeter wave. How does it work? Let me ask you another question. When you put on your health app known as your Fitbit, and it gives you a readout on your phone of your heartbeat, your respiration, your blood pressure, your oxygen, HOW, how is that possible?
And you remember the story I tell you where in 2015, I don't know if they were connecting me because it looked like it was a test run. He was like, the officer called on the walkie-talkie before he called on the walkie-talkie and asked my blood pressure, my temperature, all my vitals over a walkie-talkie, and the nurse gave it to him. So I think they were checking to see if I was hooked up. No, anyway, this is real. She makes a very good point here.
You put on your Fitbit, it's like a bracelet. Okay, so here's my ponytail holder, here's my Fitbit. I put it on, okay? It's touching my skin, right? Right? Okay. So I've got it on and I hit my phone. A little app on my phone, and it tells me my oxygen, my heartbeat, and whatever else, right? How? Intra-body communication, near field coupling, because it's on your skin. Okay, so here's the level of ignorance that has been peddled and purveyed. Now I'm going to take my Fitbit off. I'm going to put my phone in a Faraday bag or whatever so that it's off, unplugged, Faraday bag to block electromagnetic activity. Okay, here they go. I'm going to put them away. All right. Now nothing can read my electrical, biological
She's being sarcastic here.
signals. I'm totally secure. No one can read my mind. I'm safe from electronic warfare. That would be intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance that is currently at our highest levels of national security. They can't find me. They can't get me. I'm special. Is your heart beating? Are you breathing? Is your blood flowing through your veins? Welcome to being wide open.
And I've tested this theory out. Like I said, my battery was out of my phone for 30 days. I was on a train, fell asleep in Atlanta, woke up in Shreveport, and got off the train in Shreveport without my battery. Matter of fact, I was on Texas Avenue when I started being gang stalked. And anybody in Shreveport knows there's a Texas Avenue.
Because they're not using...
I shouldn't say gang stalk. It's more like domestic surveillance program or organized stalking.
Your Fitbit. They're not waiting on you to put on a wearable. They're not depending. This is national security to defend the country from real threats. Do you think that they would be so stupid in their planning, so short-sighted, that they would build all this weaponry And what I am telling you.
Now, I'll finish what she said. Do you think they'd be so sophisticated and so undersighted to build all this weaponry that you could just throw your phone in a Faraday bag and take off your Fitbit from your arm, and then they won't know your blood pressure or everything about you? Wrong, wrong, wrong. They've planned this out, and you know, that's why this was a good video this morning. Very important video to pay attention to. Don't think you can escape. And these books, I've seen a book. Well, here's a book on how to fall off the map and get off the radar. Well, that's all good and well, but not if you're a TI. And I think everybody's a TI at this point. I think everybody's bioresonance frequency, their DNA, that it's done been grabbed. So all I'm saying is keep your eyes open and figure out ways to deal with this without depending on lawsuits, false hope, stuff like that. I'm not saying drop out of a lawsuit if you're a part of a lawsuit, or don't pursue it, but don't spend all your time trying to find ways to overcome this technology, multitasking, controlled breathing, music, just different ways that you can throw this off the best you can. Now, there is a book, and I'm not done yet, that claims there's ways to shield. Now, he's got different types of shielding in it, and I'll be reading this book. It's called, a friend sent this to me. It's called Transhuman Genocide, The Enemy at the Gate. It's got a whole back book on different stuff, on how to protect yourself. So I'll be reading that and trying some stuff in that and tell you if it works. Also, the stun gun EMP. Like I said, I'm almost done with it. My energy levels are a lot better. My attacks are a lot less. But is it from that or the supplements I've been taking? That's the question. Excuse me, sorry about that. I definitely feel a lot of tingling in my body in certain areas after I do it. And it's not in every area, it's in certain areas. When I'm done, I'll feel like a tingling in my body, and this weird feeling go throughout my body. Now, I'm not sure, because I don't want to say stuff, and all I can tell you is my experience with it. It seemed to have done something. Now, I'm scared to let Holly do it to my back. I need to go on my spine, but and I haven't done that yet, so I don't want to get shocked. So once I feel comfortable enough, then I can get the whole back area. But anyway, God bless all TIs. I just wanted to make that video real quick and show you that clip. That's a very important clip because people think it's that easy just to escape this stuff, and it's not. They're way more planned out and meticulated than, and Duncan said they're 30 years more advanced than we know about. So anyway, let's hope that this stuff does not get rolled out soon on everybody, because it's been rolled out on us for years, so we already know what it's capable of, and it's probably capable of a lot more than we know. Anyway, God bless.